This guy I'm going to show you here in a moment has a hell of a point. We heard about millions upon millions upon millions, and that's not an exaggeration, millions upon millions upon millions of people who were allegedly fraudulently getting Social Security checks during the State of the Union address, or his address, a joint address of Congress. Remember that? How we had people, upwards of 190 years old drawing Social Security checks? Where are the prosecutions? Where are the arrests? Where are the GOP even talking about this anymore? Watch this.
Anybody remember this?
We're also identifying shocking levels of incompetence and probable fraud in the Social Security program for our seniors, and that our seniors and people that we love rely on. Believe it or not, government databases list 4.7 million Social Security members from people aged 100 to 109 years old. It lists 3.6 million people from ages 110 to 119. I don't know any of them. I know some people that are rather elderly, but not quite that elderly.
Trump said there were super old people collecting Social Security. I took some notes from that speech. Trump says there are this many millions of people in these age ranges. 3.6 million between 110 and 119, 3.47 between 120 and 129, and so on. For a total of nearly 16 million people over age 110. If we assume the average Social Security payment is $2,000 a month, that's $381 billion annually in fraudulent Social Security payments. And Trump does think these super old people are actually being paid.
And money is being paid to many of them.
Is it?
And we're searching right now. In fact, Pam, good luck. Good luck. You're going to find it. But a lot of money is paid out to people because it just keeps getting paid and nobody does, and it really hurts.
Pam, anything? Anything? See, Trump gave this speech 7 months ago, and I haven't heard anything more about this. Oh, there's millions of fraudulent Social Security recipients, right? Collecting hundreds of billions of dollars. Anything, Pam? At the end of December 2024, Social Security Administration website tells us that there were a total of 60.1 million old age and survivors insurance beneficiaries. 60.1 million people receiving Social Security, December 2024. I'm excited to see how many people Trump has gotten off of how many of these fake super old people Trump has gotten rid of. Wait, end of August, latest data they have, we're up to 62 million. Trump was saying there are 16 million people, many of whom are getting paid, super old people that were falsely, fraudulently receiving Social Security. Now, everybody makes mistakes, of course. But imagine you had a doctor and you said, "Doctor, I'm losing a lot of blood." And your doctor said, "Oh, don't worry about it. Blood's not that important." And you said, "Are you sure, doctor?" And your doctor looks at his phone and goes, oh, wait, no, actually, blood is super important. That's a huge problem, right? That would be a mistake. Your doctor has made a mistake. And it's true, everyone makes mistakes, but that's such a big mistake. It should cause you to reevaluate the trust you have in your doctor. Are you a good doctor? And likewise, Trump being way, way off on the fraudulent Social Security thing, falsely claiming that there were millions or implying that there were over 10 million people incorrectly receiving Social Security benefits. Trump being so far off on that, especially when it was already known and documented at the time what he was talking about. Trump is misreading the Social Security data. He's misreading the number of records for people who don't have a death record and imagining that they are still receiving payment. So it's just like making such a huge mistake. It's like your doctor not knowing that blood is important. It's such a big, critical thing for the president to have gotten completely wrong or just lied about, really, that I think it should cause you to lose complete faith in Donald Trump if you had any faith in him, because like, wow, that's really wrong. Anyway, if you still support Donald Trump, I'd really love to know, what you think about this. Wait, was Trump wrong? Is Pam Bondi, is she dropping the ball? Has she just not gotten around to this? They haven't taken these people off Social Security? I don't know. I'd love to hear it. Thanks.